Hi guys, and welcome to my vlog, and this is going to be an interesting one. So this is Tuesday me, which is doing a little bit better than Sunday me, and as I was editing this video I thought I should do a better intro because I just really was feeling a lot of anxiety over the last several days. I'm sure we have all been there, especially over the past year, struggling with anxiety, and my whole life, as far back as I can remember, have dealt with panic disorder, having severe panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and it's always been a struggle for me. But as I have grown older and learned some techniques to help keep it at bay, I've been pretty good. And this past year, actually, with everything going on, I have been pretty good at keeping everything manageable. Well, the last few days have not been good, and what I am sharing with you is a little bit of my struggle through that. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that, and I think that for some people that will be very comforting in a way, because I think for myself anyway, when I see other people going through that, I don't feel as alone. So I am going to share with you some of my more difficult days this week, and I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you guys are all doing well wherever you're at, whatever you're dealing with, whatever anxieties you have right now. I hope that you are finding a way to manage that and to just find some sense of calm because I know it sure has not been easy. All right, here we go. Good morning, guys. I don't know why I decided to vlog today because I've been crying all morning. I'm just having one of those days where I'm feeling incredibly overwhelmed, and I would say most vloggers would choose a day like today to not take out the camera, but I have to say through this whole pandemic I feel quite the opposite. I feel so connected with you guys, so much more now than I ever have before, and if there's one thing that I've learned through this, one positive thing that I've taken away, it's that I don't necessarily need to see people in person to genuinely connect with them and to have some really, really important and wonderful relationships. And I have really gotten to know some of you so well through this that on days like today, when I'm feeling just totally overwhelmed by everything going on in the world right now, I know I can reach out to my friends even though I can't see them like I used to. And one friend of mine who we've kind of not spoken for a while through this, and I randomly reached out to her this morning, and she has just been guiding me and just making me feel so much better about things. And our friends are really important, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it doesn't matter if you cannot be with them physically at all times or as often as you used to be. There are so many people that we can connect with, especially with modern day technology. So anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, you guys are important to me too. I guess that's what I'm saying. And now I'm going to eat breakfast and start my day. So today I just made scrambled eggs and I put jelly on my toast because that just makes me feel better. And I've been reading The Bookish Life of Nina Hill, which so far is such a fun light read. I've been really enjoying it, and I'm going to take a breakfast break now. Yow. I have both dogs like right on top of me. I am just trying to find some calm today. The dogs usually bring me to a good place if they don't drive me crazy. They're good boys though. Anyway, somebody just told me I should get this book. Overcoming Health Anxiety, Letting Go of Your Fear of Illness. Yes, this book is right up my alley. So on that note, on the agenda today is I actually have a doctor's appointment, like an urgent care appointment at 1:45, because I just haven't been feeling good, and I figure it's just from all the anxiety I've been having the last few days. Like every symptom really could be caused by anxiety. But also I was having breakfast this morning and trying to finally, calm down. and I developed this weird blister like way towards the back of my mouth. And I don't know, I just don't know. So my throat's been bothering me and I've been feeling nauseous. I've had the chills, which all of that stuff honestly isn't uncommon for me, especially when I'm having extreme anxiety. I kind of feel all those things, also sleep deprived because of it. So like that all comes into play. But we are in a time and a place where those symptoms could be something, you know, more concerning. So therefore, to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna go get checked out. I want him to look at the blister, make sure it's not like strep, mono, something more extreme, which is like where I'm trying not to let my mind go to crazy places, but that's just the way I work anyway. And that is what I am doing. Also, the sun is out today and I think it's going to warm up a little bit. So I asked my daughter Emily to come with me. We're gonna take a walk outdoors. Just, you know, a nice good walk in the sunshine, some fresh air will probably do me some good. And that is what we're up to. That's my day, guys. Wish me luck. Aren't you glad you came along? So this weekend on my Patreon channel, we're focusing on self-care. So I decided to give myself a manicure last night. It's not focusing. And this is the Dashing Divas. Okay, there we go. And I really love the patterned nail strips, but I don't know if you guys can see, but it's still very like rippled looking, especially at the edges. Like it kind of looks like a sticker to me. The sparkles always look better, but I just had to use these up, so I just figured I would give these another try. And the good news is they do last for a solid 2 weeks until I need to take them off, only because they've outgrown, but they do hold up really well. So yeah, did my nails last night. I wonder if I'm even going to share this, because every time I turn the camera on, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look a mess. I probably should redo my makeup. But anyway, how are you guys doing? What are you doing on these days that can be really stressful? Like, how are you managing your stress? I have been doing yoga and meditation and reading, time in the hot tub, like praying. I'm out of ideas. And I'm really thinking, I'm thinking I need to be more assertive with my mental health and how I take care of myself in that way, because it is affecting my overall being, my overall health. So I don't know, maybe a therapist, like maybe that's something that would be beneficial and helpful to me, just to have somebody, you know, on the outside to talk to. I don't know. Healthy eating would probably also help, because when I find myself in these kind of moods, I'm just really not eating well either. Lots of chocolate and lots of just like comfort foods, because at that point, I'm just not even all too concerned about what I'm eating, because I'm just doing whatever I can to make myself feel better. And if that is wine or chocolate, you know, or just whatever, a piece of cake, whatever it is, that's what I'm going for. And all of that sugar and even alcohol, it helps in the moment. Like, let me tell you, if I have a glass or two of wine, it really just helps to bring me down and helps me to relax a little bit. But then the next day I get anxiety, which is extreme anxiety coming off of having that, that feeling from the alcohol. So I don't know. There's no good solution. I don't know. I hope that this isn't bringing you guys down. I hope that you're finding it more of like, oh yeah, I can totally relate to this crazy girl. I know where she's at and I've been there. Hopefully that's what you guys are thinking and seeing and taking away from today's vlog. Okay, so me, Emily, and Madison went to my mom's for a little while and just hung out with her. Then we went to the doctor's. I got the COVID test. Fingers crossed that it comes back okay. I should know tomorrow. He looked at my throat also. That blister thing went away, but he said that my salivatory glands are a little bit swollen. I don't know what that means. He didn't seem overly concerned about any of it. I have my sweatshirt on, I have my sneakers on. We're getting Starbucks and we're going to the park for a walk. So that's what we're doing. So we got our Starbucks. I got the, what is this called again, Emily? London Fog chai tea latte, which is really good.
There's no chai in that. It's just a London
there's no
fog
chai
latte.
in it. It's just a London fog latte. And Madison got something pink and pretty, but it's almost gone.
Strawberry cream frappuccino.
Nice. It's way more busy here today than I anticipated, so I think we're probably going to cut it a little bit short, but we'll try to go at least one time around while the weather's still nice.
I never wanted to go.
Madison never wanted to walk anyway.
They're so weird. This is so weird. I'm gonna run away from them. Someone help me.
So I am back. I actually took the dogs for a good walk too once I got home. And now I'm just making some lentil soup. It's already 4:30 at night, but I didn't have lunch because of everything I had going on today. So I'm just making this Amy's lentil soup to hold me over until dinner time because we're actually having a late dinner. Poor Madison. She asked me to make her Cinnabons this morning. And with all of my just inability to focus, I totally burnt them and they just were not good at all, which is why there's still a whole bunch left. I guess they're going in the trash. But anyway, I'm just gonna eat a little something and finish up some laundry, and then I think we're gonna have dinner around 7 o'clock tonight, which is pretty late, but everyone has stuff going on, so it's the way it has to be. I put these up for sale on Facebook Marketplace and somebody came to look at them today. I just left them out on my front porch. She left to get money and never came back. So I don't know, sometimes that is more trouble than it's worth. So I just brought them back in. Also, I started using this wallpaper glue and trying to paste back up a lot of the wallpaper that's falling down. So I did this side and I still have to tackle this side. So always projects to do around here. It's nearing the end of my Sunday and I still have to do next week. I usually do this Sunday morning, so I need to work in my planner a little bit. So much reading going on. So this is a fun book. This I'm doing a read along with Emma the Bookish Princess. You can see how many pages are tabbed here because of all the amazing quotes that are in this book. Really, really a great story by Elizabeth Googe. And Hamlet. So if you guys have watched some of my Instagram stories, my daughter Emily is taking her English literature class, her college class, in the kitchen. And she has the computer on so I can hear. So I've been listening in on her class and learning, and we are studying Hamlet. I had to read Act 3 over the weekend. So I did that and I am like making notes and everything. And I'm just really enjoying learning something new. I've always wanted to kind of learn more and understand Shakespeare because his plays are very hard for me to understand. So this is my perfect opportunity. And so I am going to actually work in my planner for a little bit and then figure out dinner. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for coming along with me, even through my struggles. And let's hope that tomorrow is a better day, less anxiety. I'll be getting the COVID test back, so hopefully that'll be okay. And I'll continue the vlog through that. Yay, right? I'm sure you guys are so excited. But I just finished working on my planner, and for dinner tonight, we're just doing takeout. Like, I just can't even get my head around dinner right now. So we're gonna get takeout, but I am making a game plan for meals next week, which is really important, and I have really not been great about lately. So I really need to get more into meal planning and making sure that I have things thought out and the ingredients in the kitchen. That is the one thing that I always end up screwing up. There's always like a couple of things that I don't have on hand that I need. So I need to work on a shopping list too, because I'll go shopping on Tuesday. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me today, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. So I've been trying to keep myself busy this morning. I had my English class with Emily, so that was good. We studied Hamlet. And can you guys believe this book came already? It literally came in less than 24 hours. So that's good. Somebody in the universe knows this girl needs some serious help. And, you know, I was really excited that this came this morning. And I'm going to get right into that, because if there's one thing that I know about my anxiety when I start to spiral like this, I have to take immediate action or I will spiral, and it's not a good thing. And it's been a long time since I've been this bad with my anxiety. Usually I can keep it at bay. I know the things that trigger me, and I always try to be careful about the things that trigger me and staying away from them. And I mean, it's been hard in the world that we live in right now to stay away from many things that trigger my anxiety. So I think that's a big part of it. And over a year now into this, I think I just hit a breaking point where I can't anymore. So anyway, so I did manage to shower and get ready this morning. You can see I haven't dried my hair yet, so it's starting to do crazy things. I just like pulled the sides back, so I'll get to that eventually today. And oh, I got my COVID test back already, and it was negative. So that is reassuring. I'm glad for that. And we're gonna start this day. And I just hope as the week goes on, I can keep my anxiety at bay and find some tactics to help me find my calm, which can be really hard when I let myself get so just, I don't know, like I just feel like I'm drowning in it sometimes. So it's hard to stay focused, and just like functioning is really hard. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't focus on making meals for my family. I'm just like a scatterbrain when I feel like this. So I really, really have to try to zone in on this and tackle it. I've been here before, so you know, I'm sure I'll get through. So yesterday I opened up this new mascara. It's the Sky Height Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I don't know, this is getting a lot of hype all over TikTok apparently. And our local store that sold this, I think it was Target where I picked it up, only had the waterproof, and I'm on day 2. I cannot get it off. So I didn't even use this today because I'm having such a hard time getting it off. So yeah, I don't really know if I would recommend this. Let me know if any of you guys have it, like the regular kind, because I would give that a try. But I know it's supposed to be great mascara, but the fact that I cannot get it off of my lashes makes it not really worthy to me. Well, it's 1:30 already, and I'm just having some lunch. I actually really didn't even eat this morning. I don't know, just wasn't feeling it. So the oatmeal really went to waste, but now I'm just having peanut butter and jelly, and I'm going to do some mindless reading and just chill out for a little while. And then I have some laundry to do, and then Emily's going to come with me while I walk the dogs. The interesting thing about this book is it's supposed to be about a girl who's an introvert, and she works in a bookstore, and she oftentimes says that she's a total introvert and doesn't go to parties and things. Yet every single night she is either at a bar with friends or at a book club or at a trivia night. Plus she works a full-time job where she runs book clubs and story time and all types of things, deals with customers all day. So I don't know, I actually am an introvert and her life is very social to me. So I wanted to tell you guys about something really crazy that happened to my teenage daughter Emily last night, and I'm wondering if any of you guys have ever experienced this, because it's really kind of crazy and scary and weird. She was on the phone with her boyfriend, like FaceTiming, and at the same time her boyfriend's name and phone number showed up like he was calling her. So it was really confusing, and she answered it, and it was a guy using a very scary voice saying things to her. So she hung up on him, and she was really quite terrified. And then the same thing happened on his end, where her phone number and her picture came up as if, you know how like on your phone you have somebody's photograph attached to their phone number. Well, that showed up on his end, and he actually said some creepy things and things that were very like relevant to him. So apparently whoever this is knows stuff about him. And I'm not even sure how to handle this, because number one, my daughter's absolutely terrified. Like, she couldn't even sleep last night. She had me up most of the night. She was just so scared. But I don't know if we go to like our phone provider, if we go to the police, like what do you do in that situation? So I am very, very curious if any of you guys have seen this, heard of this, experienced this. Please let me know, because I just think it's crazy and it is quite terrifying as well. So I don't know. I don't understand the technology enough to be able to figure out how or why that could possibly happen, but it definitely is a huge invasion of privacy and quite terrifying for a young girl. I have chili in the crock pot. It'll be done in less than an hour, and I was about to make some corn muffins to go with it, and this expired in November. And I think that might just be a little bit too long to take the chance. So that's unfortunate. I thought I had corn muffin mix for today, and apparently this is not any good. I don't know if I showed you guys Leo since he was shaved. Usually in the spring we shave him down and start new. So look at how skinny he looks. Poor Leo. The good news is it does grow back rather quickly, so that's good. I'm making Madison a snack. Are these not the biggest strawberries that you have ever seen? I just want to show you my poor Easter flowers. Let me just give you a tour here. I really need to let them go. I think it's over. This is horrible. So I'm going to take them outside, and usually this bulb is actually already coming out. I usually plant the bulb, so I have an area in my yard where I have all of my Easter flowers. So I think it's time to do that. Just thought I'd let Madison say hi because you guys haven't seen her in a little while. So Madison's filming a day in the life today also, right? Are you going to be sharing that on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah? She has my old red. This is one of the first cameras that I ever used. It's actually a super cute camera. Let's show it to them. It's a little red Canon. The only thing is there's no flip screen. So
yeah.
You have to kind of guess, you know, and hope that you have everything on the screen.
And also, like, it was really hard because I had to film myself, like, during, like, doing class and stuff.
You did?
So, like, I had to, like, go off the screen for a second because I had to, like, go.
Did you do good? Did you go back and look at it?
I did not look back at it, but I will.
All right, it'll be a surprise. We'll see. So Madison was saying that she never did, like, a complete day in the life throughout this whole COVID thing. And I thought it would be something interesting for her to document and hopefully look back on someday soon and just be in awe of the way we once lived. So I figured, you know, why not go for it, do a day in the life the way that it's been for the past year, just homeschooling, and just the way that her days are or have been for the past year are so very different than hopefully they will be in the future going back to normal. So anyway, I was just talking to a friend of mine who was a police officer, and I told him all about, like, Emily's thing with the phone, and apparently there's an app for that, and a lot of people do it, and I just think that's horrible that people can get away with that. And there is a way that we can find out who it is. So I think that Emily's going to go to the AT&T store and see if we can get like the calls that came through last night, because although it was her boyfriend's number that showed up, on the actual whatever they have will show the number that's linked to the app, which made it appear that it was her boyfriend calling. Once I get that number, I think I can do a little bit of investigating. So I really hope that I can figure this out and catch this person and put an end to it. So I keep telling Leo not to bring toys outside. And you can see he's bringing all his toys outside. It's so cute. Also, he loves to go on the trampoline, which totally cracks me up. When Madison has her friends over, he jumps on the trampoline with them. He's very interested in something right now, though. I don't know what he's looking at. So if you guys are looking out for something good to read, I have created this Amazon wish list, which I will link below. And these are all of the books that I really hope to purchase and read someday. And basically, I've done a lot of research and watching like YouTube videos on books, and also a lot of these you guys recommended to me. So this is my ever-growing list on Amazon, and feel free to check it out if you want some ideas. Again, these are all books that I am just really, really interested in reading. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for this vlog. I really hope that you enjoyed coming along. Hopefully you found it somewhat comforting to know if you are feeling extreme anxiety, if you are feeling overwhelmed right now and you just have a lot of emotions going on, a lot of stress. Please know that you are not alone. We all deal with this, especially now. There are so many people struggling right now with so many things. So I hope that in watching this today, you have discovered that you are not alone in feeling the way that you are. I get it. I totally, completely get it. I'm really glad that I am feeling much better, but again, it will resurface and I will have to tackle it all over again. So, you know, it's just something that we have to deal with, especially with things going on right now. It's become a lot more difficult to manage, but you know, we'll get through this because the summer is right around the corner and things are getting better, right? They really, really are. So we just have to remain hopeful and positive and find the good wherever we can, because there still is a lot of it out there. And I am just so happy and thankful that I have my family, that I have a beautiful home to live in, that I very much enjoy my work and all of the things that I do. I just have so much to be grateful and thankful for, and most especially my family and my friends. And that absolutely, positively includes you guys. So anyway, I hope that you're all doing well, and I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye.